Yeah,
As
and
many-
you
Okay.
well, you don't get to cast as many as you want. You have a limited number of spells that you know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
let me go
yeah.
double check though, just to make sure. Spell doesn't. Yeah,
I thought I memorized. I wrote down which spells I had memorized anyway.
yeah, I have that in front of me. It's just you get cantrips, charm person. No, it's like a sorcerer.
I didn't prepare Chat Moon to him. I actually did prepare this time.
Yeah, you did.
No
you
more
know?
cleric spells on my wizard.
And he wasn't late.
And I was definitely not late.
But he didn't talk into his VR headset.
Dude, I was watching the Super Bowl, man.
On the VR headset?
No.
Oh.
That would be intense. Like, it's like I'm there. All right. Anyway, here we go. Let's pick right back up where we left off. Big Tree, you just had an encounter with the necromantic kind. You were able to survive and not totally be murder killed by it. Have some ambience. Let's go. What do you do?
Okay. I'm gonna click on this ambience first.
Wait, where's this ambience at?
It's in our chat.
Oh,
Discord.
there it is.
Dick
Got it.
cord.
Discord.
You can also put that here.
Ditka cord.
Diptych cord.
So the swirling mist has just gone away, and I'm now empowered
That is
by
correct.
this.
The necromantic energies have infused themselves within your very arcane being. The essence of mana that flows through your body has now been, well, one might say corrupted, others might say changed for the better. But in either case, your experience has not left you the same.
Wow. That was amazing.
Whoa, you feeling all right there, Big Tree?
You don't look the same.
Oh, I feel amazing.
Describe exactly how you feel.
You're more
give me
attractive
like
now.
Like one or two sentences.
I'll go ahead and cast like false life on myself. Empower myself. Look at this. I'd like try and like create the power in my hand, just empower myself with it.
Black mana is summoned into the hand of Big Tree.
That's
You see
quite.
his skin turn ashen and black and harden with an outer shell.
How do
That's
how do
quite-
I actually
quite
add
impressive.
temporary health?
Oh, you give yourself temporary health by, okay, you click on your token, go to healing, click healing, but instead of filling out the healing
temp
pool,
heal.
you go into temp, yep.
Yeah.
And that'll
Healing
be added as a
receives
shield. Well, yeah, that's just the basic macro
You
output.
have it.
You have 8 temp HP.
Oh, okay, cool. Hey.
I see what's happening here. You're calling upon the ancient patron hosted inside of that skull, and now you are some sort of necromantic avatar.
Yeah, what he said.
That's
Oh, yeah.
amazing.
Let's just keep touching everything.
Do you have any overwhelming urges to kill or murder or raise pestilence or anything like that?
No, but I want to touch it again.
No, don't do it.
Well, hold your horses.
I mean, maybe
It doesn't
don't
matter.
do that quite.
No, there's he sucked it dry like a cheap prostitute might have.
Anybody
Guaranteed
else
nothing
like to
left
touch
in
it?
Just a quick
there. No,
touch.
absolutely not.
You know, I'm
Just a little more.
fine.
It seemed to work out for him just fine. So.
I look
Clearly, because he's the luckiest damn thing that's ever drawn breath.
As you
Or
look
maybe he's the
inside-
chosen necromantic avatar and was destined to come here to fill the shoes of some ancient dead being.
Or maybe I'm just lucky.
Maybe he's just lucky.
Yeah, he might be just lucky.
The swirling necromantic energy yet remains inside the skull.
I'm not touching it again.
You sure?
I mean,
You
Oh, yeah,
you sure you don't want to keep
Scorpo-
riding this fucking ride?
Listen,
But
no.
Scorpo gestures for them to continue walking. Yeah, come on, let's go. One after the other.
I might
We have
draw
one more
everyone's
door to
attention.
check.
There was a secret passage that opened up. I mean, it's
Wait, what?
if you would remember, there's a giant
scarab.
golden.
Oh yeah, the scarab.
Oh, wait,
we
hold on.
touched a big old beetle and it moved out of the way.
We need to
That's
search the southern room first.
Oh no! I
right.
suppose if
I
you want to
will
be
take
thorough,
lead.
yes.
Yeah, so well, you gotta understand.
Over here.
Oh, hold on. I investigate the door for traps.
Aha! Using your roguish eyes,
Indeed.
It's a good thing we brought a rogue.
Indeed.
Yeah. Good thing we thought of it.
Totally fucking debated me. I thought I was getting 2 wizards. Nope, I got a rogue. All right, Moon, you get 1. That's all you get. All right, as you approach the door to investigate it for traps, your roguish skills come through. This door is trapped, and it is heavily trapped. Specifically, it has 3 traps laid upon it. The first is a poisonous dart trap. The second is a spike trap hidden within the floor. And the third trap is what we like to call the bisector, as a pendulum blade is stored within the eastern wall to be traded places to the western wall.
All right, listen up, boys. If I wasn't here, you guys would be dead. Actually, you'd probably be down the scabbard or scarab right now, not even looking at this door. But there are 3 traps, all of which will either kill or maim you severely. But behold, as I have come thoroughly prepared, and he pulls out his thieves' tools, witness true art in the form of mechanical dissection.
All right,
Impress me, big man.
Scrumpo
Those
pulls
definitely chafe.
Small man.
Poison trap first. Poison trap first.
Okay, Scrumpo pulls out thieves' tools from his fundoshi and presents it like a Zelda video game. All right, you pull out your thieves' tools, and you're going for the poison trap first?
Yes. Also, what do I roll for that? Sleight of hand?
Well, no. You could just use that roll, but did you take expertise in thieves' tools or only proficiency?
No.
Okay. In that case, you need to roll a d20 plus your proficiency bonus plus your dexterity, which in this case should total out to 5.
Yes. Also, I hope you guys didn't see that. I fucked up. All right.
All right, Scrumpo pulls up his fundoshi and sits on the ground. He lays down upon his back to look straight up to the ceiling. Aha, clever to try to hide the control panel there. He then throws the thief's tool directly into the ceiling, knocking free the panel and catching the small carved device magically enchanted to control the poison trap. He begins to viciously stab the living shit out of it with the other thief's tool, marring it and destroying it. The poison dart trap has been defeated, but 2 yet remain.
Were you raised by goblins?
Yes, there were goblins where I lived. In fact, quite a few goblins, but that's besides the point. The next trap is a floor trap that I believe holds spikes. And I'm not quite sure how mechanically the floor would be revealed to expose said spikes, but let's try and disarm that.
All right. Give me another one. Scrumpo turns over with his face directly into the spike hole and takes a little look-see doodles inside. His gaze reveals to him a big old pointy spike, but no control panel. He begins to try and wiggle the spikes free, and then, at a moment's far too late, realizes that he has only set it off. Make me a dexterity saving throw to avoid being impaled.
There are worse deaths. I imagine having your skin ripped off by a necromantic fog would have been worse.
Yeah.
Fortunately, although Scrumpo may have made a mistake mechanically in terms of disabling the trap, his incredible Fundoshi-attuned skills at avoidance, he stands on the top of his head, his small gnomish body, avoiding every spike.
Watch and learn.
Wow, that was impressive.
Having nobody to impale, the spikes return, sad.
Huck claps like impressive.
Well, all right. Gonna be
Nice.
impressed.
Well, bad news. I'm not quite sure how to disarm this, and I probably need a lot of time to figure it out, so...
Just send the
It
horse
went off
after it.
and then doesn't reset, so the spike trap's good.
Oh!
Yeah.
Hold on. Actually, forget what I just said. The spikes are never coming back because the idiot that designed this trap doesn't have a way to automatically reset them. Ha ha ha. What an idiot. All right. So there's one last trap. The bisector, which is a giant swinging blade. And now witness as I most carefully have it not trigger when when we walk through the door. I'm laughing because I'm scared for my life.
Huck stares intently as if he were watching a magic show.
Hey, listen, I need. Which one of you guys is the vampire? Of course. Hey, listen.
Yes.
Stand nearby and get ready to grab me. All right. If you see, if you hear a loud click that is not followed by me going yes, then that is your cue to try and save me.
Oh, yeah, I understand.
All right, but listen, you might also get hit by this, so this is a bonding experience.
I'm very fast.
Huck walks over and leans in close to Guy and says,
If he doesn't do it, think about how much blood you might have.
I'd take a step back and
Oh
go.
no.
You guys got this. I believe in you.
Hold on, I'm gonna step against the eastern wall because it
I
feels
stand by helping with my arms folded.
Okay. No, hold your hands out. Get ready. Assume a pose in which you would be striking at an enemy whose blood you wish to suck.
Mm. Hmm.
Okay,
Okay.
whatever. Fine. You know what? No, I don't even need you because I got this. I'm gonna disarm this, and guess what? Guess what's gonna be on my store? Some ancient elven artifacts, rife with delicious magic and other assorted gold pieces that we'll be able to sell, or use to buy stuff. It's going to be great. I'm gonna try and disarm the bisector now.
You got it. All right. You lean carefully against the wall and begin to work the panel. You find the hinge that controls the deadly blade, and as you try to undo it, it does a ka-chunk. It does not go off, but you feel as if you almost did. But
Hey,
its mechanism is still exposed. Perhaps another tempting of fate is in order.
all right, listen, I messed up, but not this time. The first time was pure. No, it was not. It was happenstance, all right? Complete coincidence. I blame this solely upon the evil energies in this place. Now witness. And they
A lot of those.
flips his tools in his hands, and like from left to right hand. I am going to destroy this trap. I'm gonna roll
He's
again.
gonna get cut in half, and it's gonna be hilarious.
Once
I
again,
found.
ka-chunk. But the
I
trap does
found in
not
my
go off.
experience, it's intentionally getting it to come out might perhaps be the best play.
For reasons
All right,
unrelated
all
to
right,
this
hold on.
trap,
That's-
I'm gonna back up a little bit just to check out this pool of water here.
All right, no, guy, trigger the trap
What?
and jump back.
Oh,
Why don't we
where-
just?
Trap expert, please? Where is the trigger?
It's over here, and then he points at it. But also, wait, are you saying? Wait, hold on. Wait, you're saying that we could throw like a rock, and then get the blade to come out, and then not be harmed by the blade that comes out because the rock has triggered the pressure plate that is going to set this off?
Why not just push the door open with the halberd?
Yeah, actually, yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
there's a lot of options.
we have a lot of options. You know what? I didn't even consider it.
The mechanism as well. You just jam it up.
I can't even hold a
You know-
halberd.
Man, if only we had somebody who.
I mean, we got
Well, I'm just saying that's why it wasn't in my purview of thinking. I wasn't even considering poking it with a long stick because my weak, fragile arms can only support weapons of finesse and other assorted things that
Hey
I've
there,
always been good
Hub.
at.
You mind if
Hey,
we use that there big iron?
Well, I mean, is he gonna be okay? I've had this fella for a long time. I don't want anything bad to happen to him.
I mean, have you ever clashed swords with big iron before?
Well, of course, but
Well, then I'm sure it'll be fine.
okay. I
Just
mean,
poke it. Poke it. Come on, poke it.
Just poke the door
Yeah,
open.
just poke the door.
Give it a poke.
Poke the door. Poke the door. Poke
Give
it.
it a poke.
gingerly, he sort of looks between the door and Big Iron, and he sort of starts to do it at first, and then sort of thinks about it, and then he sticks Big Iron out and pokes the door.
The door does not open because its lever is not being manipulated.
Hold on. All right, listen up. Manipulate the lever.
for all these people here,
Yeah, no, not your lever, but also I don't even know how you would do that. But manipulate, push
Can you even
the
reach
lever
there?
up with the blade, the tip of your halberd. It's near the door. You see it right there, and then he points at it.
Oh, so
so wait, you want me to
Just
pull the
lift-
lever?
Yeah, with your weapon.
okay.
Do it.
So is the lever in the up position or the down position?
All right, if you want to actually do this,
Oh God!
give me a sleight of hand check.
Me?
Yes, for finesse purposes.
Okay. All right, here we go. Hang on. Skill check, sleight of hand.
Okay.
Hold on, you're doing it wrong way.
All right. You try to kind of wriggle the lever, and while trying to twist the back end of the shaft of the halberd to try and like wriggle it open, it slips from your grasp, falls to the ground, and smacks on top of the pressure plate. The bisector is now activated. Oh,
So is it just swinging
baby.
back and forth, or?
No, it goes from here to there, like this. The two of you need to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh. Oh no.
Scrumpo secretly is pleased by this development.
They moved back.
What is happening?
All right, Huckleberry, you are able to leap backwards. Your centaur reflexes taking over. Whoa, Guy, I have unfortunate news.
Someone save me!
Are you dead?
You take 13 points of slashing damage
Oh my god.
as you are cut right across the chest.
Oh, we both did it
Oh,
again.
here, let me heal you.
Oh my!
My bad.
Are you quite all right?
All right, good news though. All right,
No!
no, you're fine. You're fine. You're a vampire. You don't even have blood to spill, right? It's fine. It's okay.
I'm in so much pain!
Just look up your own
Sounds like
blood.
he's
It's
in a
fine.
lot of pain.
Help!
That's fine. Just look it up.
It's an illusion, right? You've transcended mortal trappings such as pain. Anyway, the trap has gone off. It can't go back on, I think. Hold on. I'm not sure. Let me take another look.
Hey, you're welcome to
Yeah, you-
try. I don't want to.
Yeah, you go first, Scrumpo.
The trap is
I
not
would feel
disabled.
so much better if I could just have a drink of blood.
Drink my blood.
I literally needed to live.
Drink my blood. Take my wrist.
I slurp his wrist.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, you like that?
Oh.
That dirty.
All right,
damn
all right.
young
Hold
blood.
hold on.
Hold on.
All right. Guy, as you slurp the blood from the wrist of Scrumpo, it tastes like onions and old socks.
He's a bastard!
But beggars can't be choosers. Also, as
Fine,
you pull your mouth away, it is covered in a strange oily sweat.
Oh my. Wait, hold on. Am I a vampire now? Did I just become a vampire?
No.
What?
Is that how? Yeah, you just got bit.
No, I don't
I thought that's
quite
how
think
it
that's how that
works.
works. No, I'm not.
Damn
I'm
it.
not at that level.
You might have gangrene, however.
Don't give me gangrene.
Yeah, that is your problem. You gotta
When's the
watch
last
out for
time-
gangrene.
When's the last time you scrubbed your teeth?
Mm.
All right, doesn't matter. Whatever.
Right.
Have you scrubbed
Morning?
your teeth?
Huckleberry
Wait.
chooses not to mention the fact that he was on the ground drinking up fucking sandy blood earlier.
Hey, listen, I
It's all
secret's
right.
safe with me.
Yeah, it's all right. When was the last time you cleaned your teeth?
All right. Do I need to investigate again to see if the trap is? I mean, is it gonna go
The
off again?
traps are all either disabled or set off.
All right. Listen, Guy, you get to go first. You know what? And then he waves his hand like
Wait, what?
flourishing his hand toward the door. The door is completely safe, and you get to see with your eyes first the glorious treasures that lie beyond that door.
His like shirt is cut in half. His hands are trembling. Okay. Are you sure?
Guy,
I'm
watch your back
positive.
up here.
Oh, all right. Push the door, the lever.
All right.
I'll operate his lever.
Okay. The door is locked.
What?
Son of
Door won't
a
open.
bitch!
Hold on, I forgot to pick the door, guys. Hang on, back up. Get out of my way.
All right.
And then, what do I roll for picking doors? D20 plus 5.
Same thing he's been rolling. Yay!
Yay!
Scrumpo places his face against the side of the lock and begins to whisper sweet nothings into it. Slowly, he places the tool inside, and the door allows him to enter Baka. All right, the door is unlocked. Well done.
Is it actually open now?
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, come on, let's go.
I pushed the door open.
All right. Inside, you see two braziers that seem to be filled with an ethereal light lighting up this room. You can see that part of this room is collapsed in on itself with sand pouring in from the dunes above. And you also see a curious table with various arcane paraphernalia stacked on top of it. Make me an
I'll check
Arcana
out the
check
table.
to identify.
Ooh.
I'll check out the table.
Very
I will
well.
also check out the table.
I will check out the Brazzer.
All right.
That was odd.
Ooh.
The Brazzers.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have investigated it.
Ikara, you can roll as well.
I'm not an owner of my
Oh, hold on.
my thing anymore.
Hold on.
So I can't do anything.
There you go. Now you can.
Do I need proficiency in Arcana to roll on this?
No.
Okay. Well then, Scrumpus waddles up and then also peers at the things on top of the thing. Yes.
Excuse me, do you fellows need those lights?
What, the Brazzers?
Yes.
What? Can you not step in light? Wait, no,
Oh,
you
no.
were in the light.
I was in. It's just. No, fine. You investigate the cool room.
What's wrong with light?
We were outside for quite a bit.
He's a vampire. Listen, all right.
I
maybe
mean, we
he's
were
scared of
in
it.
we were in the sun. Like, is that a problem or?
But the sun's different than this, clearly, because this is a light that can be extinguished, whereas the sun, not without particular and concentrated efforts, cannot be extinguished.
So, what you find with all of your combined checks on top of the stone table is you find a very old but still functional alchemist's laboratory. Mortal and pestles and ancient alembics cover the top of this stone table. There are also old but yet still preserved ingredients that one could craft a potion. So, who wants to play a game of make weird shit?
I love tinkering with shit. That's all I'm about.
That's his
I care-
whole steez.
My whole steez is let's mix some shit together and hopefully don't die.
All right, here we go. You have 2 vials that you can fill. So you have 2 potions you can make. All
Okay.
right. There are 3 different materials. There is green dust, blue dust, and red dust. And there
Okay.
is also oil or water.
All right.
You have to choose a dust and a liquid to start the potion. Let me know which ones you choose.
Pick the red one.
You really think the red one?
I like the red one.
But what? But that green. It's really. It's
It is a
singing to me.
nice green, but red.
You know, I feel like you know what you're doing, so I'll go with the red here.
That's
This
your
water.
first mistake.
Oh.
Every health potion is red, clearly.
That's quite true.
Yeah, that is true.
All right,
I
you
ain't never
take
seen
a
a blue health potion.
Well, then what would blue be?
you take a
But
pinch
usually
of
poison.
red dust, and you mix it with
We'll go with oil.
tracking, loading. One moment.
Hey, guy, do you want me to put out those Brazzers for you?
All right, you have mixed oil
no,
and
don't
red
bother.
dust. Now, you can choose to either heat it now or add another ingredient on the side. The ingredients on the side are as follows. There is a rancid mushroom. There is a...
Is
Hold
there
on.
kale?
No, there's a rancid mushroom. There is a stick of spice, an unknown spice. There is a white glowing stone. And finally, there is what appears to be an effigy of an elven maiden.
Ooh.
Oh.
So, you can either choose to apply heat now, which will complete the potion, or you can add one of those 4 ingredients.
Do I add the effigy or do I pour the potion over the effigy?
Oh, the effigy's just crushed and then added to the
Oh, okay.
potion. Yeah.
It's made out of earwax.
Effigy.
All right, you take the effigy of the elven maiden and you smash her in your hand and lower it into the concoction. All right.
As I'm swirling this thing around, I just take a look at Akar and I just say, I have no idea what I'm doing.
All right.
Hold on. And as he says that, Scorpo says, "Wow, Big Tree really knows what he looks like and what he's doing right now."
Yeah, they just jumped right at this. They must be experts.
They are experts, clearly. We're so lucky.
All right. Would you like to apply heat?
I will apply heat.
Very well.
Back up a little bit.
Yeah.
Rick, quite capital.
Where you go? Where are you going? Come back here. Don't you want to see the final
I'm
effort?
just gonna mind the brazier.
We can see plenty well from over here. Don't you worry.
But why are y'all always walking away from me every time I touch something?
You're one to talk. You walked away when I was doing the trap.
This is fine.
All right, you rolled very high on the Arcana, so you actually know what you've made. You have made a potion of Greater Elven Recovery. This potion will fully heal an individual to full hit points whenever consumed.
Wow.
Am I able to make a second potion?
There's only one vial left, but you could repeat the same thing you made, or you could experiment with another.
So I hold the potion in my hands and hey, I know what this is. It's a full healing potion.
Oh my god, that's amazing!
Fantastic.
It'll return you to prime state in just a few seconds.
Well,
It's okay, I guess.
I told you I knew what I was doing.
I mean, he sounds like he knows what he's doing.
Here. Come here, Car.
Yes.
You hold this.
I suppose so. You do know. Well, that's fine.
I know
That's quite fine.
exactly what I'm doing. Watch this. I go ahead and I take the green dust this time, and then I sprinkle it with a little bit of water, and then I add the white stone, and then I apply the heat.
Okay.
You have made uranium.
You have lymphoma.
Oh no.
Your hair starts to fall out.
Yikes. Oh, Jesus. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's see if he makes a good one. That'll work. All right. All right, you've all still keep the same Arcana check. You have made a potion of ooze form. The consumption of this potion will turn the imbiber into an ooze-like creature with a similar form to the original one they had before. And for 1 minute, they will berserk rage against all enemies and allies.
Oh, interesting.
So you've made beer.
I mean,
That's great.
depending on who you give it to, kind of. You want some?
I'll pass until perhaps later.
You're lost.
I think it's sort of everyone's gain, but all right.
All right, you have successfully played my game of potion making. Hooray!
Yay!
So, what'd you making there, Big Tree?
Well, I made a potion that fully heals us. Well, one of us. I went ahead and gave that to a car because I feel like it'd be better for him to hold actually important things.
Yes, he looks very responsible and want to hold on to things that would not be lost.
Yes, people with wings are known for their finger dexterity.
Hey,
I've read a book and I think it said that there. So, yeah.
Play a mean piano sonata as well.
Oh, I'd love to hear that when we get back.
Happy to show
Oh,
you.
oh, do you really? I could join you for a duet.
Oh
I
god.
also made a potion that makes you go insane.
Oh,
But it also turns you into a pile of ooze for a little bit. So you're like a giant blob of anger and hatred for a little bit.
Ah, my parents.
Deep.
You all right there, guy?
Yes, I'll be fine. It was 70 years ago.
Yeah, well, that makes more sense. Then.
I'll hold on to this one just in case.
all right. No, that's fine. All right, now we can go down the scabbard. It's finally time. I mean, the scarab.
The scabbard.
The scabbard scarab.
The scarab scaffold.
While walking through here, do I notice the blood missing?
Make me a perception check, but I'm gonna have to raise that DC because you'd have to know to look at it. Plus, there's sand. Plus,
I'm just
there's a battle.
asking.
Well, let's see if you do.
I imagine I would need a really